Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great. We will be doing a Archangel guided reading for you today. I do want to, first of all, say thank you so much to you guys. You guys were so supportive last month. I am new here, and you guys really just showed so much support, and I'm very grateful to you. And I'm personally Sagittarius and Virgo dominate my chart. So I'm just happy that I was able to connect with you guys, as you are very much in my energy, and hopefully I'm in yours. So this will be a collective reading. And, as they say, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I do recommend that you stay and watch the reading, because if something doesn't pop out at you right away, it may come along further in the reading. Okay, Spirit, who is guiding this reading for Sagittarius today? One card, please. Beautiful. Love this. 4-4, Source, return to oneness. I'm going to read the angel message on this. I'm not going to read the whole page, but let's see where this message is taking us. Recognize your divinity. Come home to Source. Okay, I'm very interested. We're going to pull 2 cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle and see what the strongest message guiding this reading is today. Okay, Spirit. 2 cards, please. What are the strongest energies you would like Sagittarius to focus on at this time? I think Leo just got this card too, the Labyrinth. We got 3. And you know what? I'm going with it. Let's see what's going on. We have... Okay. So we actually have Leo here, Chaos, and the Labyrinth. What is going on, Sagittarius? So with this Leo card here, very connected to that Strength card. So we definitely are wanting to work with our higher self, find our courage, find our sense of self, our integrity for ourselves, right? Leo has that. And staying in that energy of the sun, that optimism while we're working through this, okay? Something very major going on. And we want to remember that we are connected to Source at all times. We can ask for help and guidance, all right? Especially with this Labyrinth card here. So for many Sagittarians right now, there's, very obviously some sense of chaos going on, okay? And navigating it is very challenging. Finding your way through this labyrinth and figuring out, if I turn this way, what happens? And then you think you're going the right way and you hit a wall, and you have to turn around and go back through the chaos and figure out. There's a lot to figure out here, okay? Staying in that Leo energy of self-belief and courage and optimism is really key here, and going back to Source. Every time you take a wrong turn here, go to Source, ask for a sign, ask for a symbol. Which way do I go? Because this does feel very overwhelming, okay? So, and again, it's a collective reading. It won't be the same for everyone, but let's pull tarot and see what's going on. Okay, we're going to start with 3 cards from the Rainbow Tarot. And as this card said also, remember your divinity, okay? Whatever's going on, it's more of a situation that's happening for you, not to you. Where can you grow? Where can you work with your higher self at all times, as much as possible, okay? 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. 2 more cards, please. Okay. And I'm going to grab 3 cards from the Late Seers Tarot. If you're new here, I do take all of my cards out at once. It just takes a minute. Once I get the cards out, we move right through the reading. Okay. 3 cards of guidance for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Okay. I was thinking about her while I was shuffling in this specific card. Very interesting. And now I'm going to take 3 cards from the Flower Child Tarot. Okay. All right. Sagittarius, let's get moving. Okay. Spirit is saying here, it's very much something to focus on. Okay. Having a new way that we approach love. What are our expectations? Okay. It's the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Pages are ruled by their throat chakra, and this being a cups card, it is also connected to the heart chakra. How are we communicating with ourselves about what love means to us? Okay. And how can we take a new approach with this? It seems like whatever's going on here, that is chaotic and, making you feel like you can't get out. The first step to getting out of that energy, and very clearly I'm going to say this, is taking a new approach of how you love yourself. Okay, so you can start stepping into that courage when you're dealing with your emotions and how you're giving and receiving love with people and what your expectations are in that. Okay, something about the way you've been doing this up till now has not been serving you. And with that throat chakra, it is very connected to how we speak to ourselves about ourselves. Okay. So we may need to be having a more loving dialogue with ourselves to take this first step through a new approach with our heart space. Okay. Communicating love gently, and especially with a Page of Cups here, loving that inner child. Okay. Speaking and nurturing and loving that inner child and healing. Okay. With this new approach, Spirit's asking us to focus on the Queen of Swords. Okay. This Queen of Swords, absolutely, I adore her. We also have a very interesting synchronicity here, because the Page of Cups is the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Queens are ruled by their heart chakra, but the Queen of Swords is ruled by her throat chakra. It's extremely important right now that you focus on, especially with yourself, loving communication. Okay? Your heart and your throat chakra are very connected right now, and they are looking to help you heal. The way the Queen of Swords approaches love is very different than the other queens, and she's a little bit more guarded and protected. And if you look at this card, her cup of love is kept in this little box here. Okay. It's not accessible to everybody. Okay. She takes it out when she has decided people have earned it. Okay. She knows how to protect that heart space. That doesn't mean that she doesn't let people in. Okay. And looking at her flags, she's grounded in her root chakra, that red flag, this yellow flag. She's grounded in her sense of self and her solar plexus, which elevates her ability to communicate clearly, fairly, with integrity. And when she needs to, she will take out that cup. Setting boundaries, being very sure of who you are and what you deserve, is extremely important to calming down this chaos, because I want you to think about this, Sagittarius. If you're in a labyrinth and you have chaotic energy, you are going to be running around in circles and frantic. If you're in this labyrinth and you're optimistic and have a strong sense of self, you're going to navigate that labyrinth with more clarity. You're not going to hit as many wrong turns, okay? And when you do, you accept the challenge and turn around and figure out in a higher vibration how you get out, okay? So, emotionally, learn how to communicate what you need. You can say it in a loving, grounded way with a true sense of self with that solar plexus, okay? But your cup of love, right? We're learning how to work with our cup of love in a way where we are now creating boundaries with people, okay? And demanding respect. And what else do we have here? Another cup of love. Knight of Cups. Sacral chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. Okay? Your heart is very important here. Learning how to take action, knights take action with your cup, with your heart is extremely important. Okay? So we're going to start with this new way of thinking about love. Okay? And how we communicate with ourselves about it. Then we're going to learn how to set boundaries and not just throw our cup of love out there to everybody. Okay, so we become emotionally chaotic and ungrounded. All right. Then we're going to learn how to properly take action. Okay. Very, very important here. Your heart chakra is extremely important. And with these cards, these are the three dominant chakras. So you have the throat again, the heart, and the sacral. All right. Taking action with your heart, with your cup of love, so that you can move forward in your life in a more trusting way. This knight is certain about who he's handing this cup to. He's just not going around the village throwing his cup everywhere. He's very certain about who has earned and deserves this cup of love. It's genuine. And he will fight to protect it. It's a knight. Fight to protect it. This brings you a very important energy. 6 of Pentacles. Very grounded. Reciprocation, reciprocity. When I give, I receive. When I am abundant, I give more to people who are not. And when I'm not in my abundance, the people around me see that I need help and they step up. Not necessarily, excuse me, sorry, my throat's so tickly right now. Not necessarily with needing to receive something back, because you can trust that these people have your back and they honor you and they respect you, and it's balanced. Okay. Very important to understand that grounded love is balanced. It has reciprocity. So your friend might be down on their luck and you say, listen, I want to go out to dinner. Let's go to dinner. You know they don't have the means to reciprocate for you right now, but 3 months down the road, when they're back up on their feet, they say, hey, there's this concert I want to go to. I know you took care of me. Now I want to take care of you, because now I'm back up on my feet and I can do something for you. This is how people that love each other are supposed to work with each other. Okay. Start paying attention to the people in your life and see who is really there for you. For especially with Pentacles, this is long-term relationships, whether it be friends, family, or partners. Okay. Reciprocity, very genuine reciprocity, and people that are there for the long haul, through thick and thin, through thick and thin. The things we want to focus on healing here. We have a 3 of Swords and a 5 of Pentacles here. Okay. I don't see these coming up. I see these things as, when you're looking at moving into this Six of Pentacles energy, it's to replace the energy that you've been in prior that is creating the chaos, that's keeping you stuck going around in circles and keeping you from feeling confident in yourself. All right. The Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. There's, to me, the Three of Swords is not necessarily a card that is about current situations so much. It might be a buildup and include current situations, but swords are our mind. These are the memories and the hurts that have accumulated in your life that have not been dealt with, that are causing you mental pain. And when that mental pain is there, it spreads through us like poison. So it will go to your heart chakra. It will enter your cups. It will enter your wands and your confidence and your ability to believe in yourself. And it will hit your pentacles, your ability to trust that you will always be taken care of and that you are safe and secure. Okay. When we change our expectation to reciprocity and give and take, okay, and we're trusting, we can start healing these energies. This Five of Pentacles, a fear of lack, a fear of being abandoned, a fear of people doing the exact opposite of this. Okay. And those fears really hit us with pentacles in that root chakra. We do not feel safe. And that can really affect us in our emotional state and our mental state, because if we don't feel safe, we start relying on primal, what's the word I'm looking for? Primal belief systems and primal actions. Okay. And that snowballs into other areas of our life, as well as with this Three of Swords. If we're mentally overwhelmed and in this type of emotional agony due to it, we don't deal with it. It snowballs into other areas of our life. So it's time to take a look at those so that you can move on into more balanced relationships. And I really want to say here, there's what I'm getting right now. It's really your belief in yourself. Some part of you is really, from these things that have hurt you, in the belief system that you may not be deserving of this. This is not available to you. It is available to you. All right. We just need to heal the things that have convinced us otherwise. Even if it's in your subconscious, it's 100% there. All right. And it's blocking you. Leo, that's the energy we want to work towards. We really want to work towards that, believing in ourselves, being optimistic, knowing that we are a creative force and that we can grow and, again, create anything in our life we want. We're just as capable as anybody else. Don't let the hurtful things that have happened in the past and the fear that people aren't going to support us stop you, because Spirit is saying all of the happiness you would like to experience is there for you. Okay. It really is. 10 of Cups. All right. You have just as much potential to create a beautiful family, a beautiful, if you don't want a family, a beautiful life where you're traveling and experiencing different cultures and whatever it is for you. If you love being in action, you can create a life where you're, hiking and mountain biking in the woods all the time, or going to spiritual retreats, if that's your thing. It's all there for you. It's just a matter of believing it. And once you step into that energy of belief that it belongs to you just as much as it belongs to everyone else, it changes the vibration. The chaos lifts, the confusion lifts. Okay. And you're able to just really understand that your beautiful life is here right now. You just have to bring your vibration into a higher state so that you're aligning with it. Okay. It's all here. Raising your vibration. Eight of Pentacles, it's going to take work, okay? And honestly, ask Spirit for help. Return to oneness, okay? Which is very much in alignment with that Leo energy. And remember your divinity. It's going to take time. It is not going to happen overnight, but you're so capable. Eight of Pentacles is a mastery card. You can master this. You can master yourself. It's right there for you. It's right there for you. Stepping out of chaos, figuring out that labyrinth to the point that you enjoy the process of being in the labyrinth. You enjoy the challenge. The challenge doesn't overwhelm you or kill your lack of self-belief. Okay? Doesn't hurt your confidence in yourself. You know you'll figure it out. Some things that we need to figure out take longer than others, and some things are more work. Those are the most rewarding things. That's the most rewarding thing we can do for ourselves. Put that type of work into ourselves. The results are amazing. Okay? So, with this being the last card, this is the goal. We're not going to sit here in this state with our cups anymore, with our emotions, looking at how unsatisfied we are by the people around us. We're going to see this divine hand source showing us that real, authentic love is available, but we can't see it if we're focusing on the three cups. The Three of Cups is our emotional support system. We're looking at three cups here that are not emotionally supporting us. And they can be people, places, things. It doesn't have to be one person or one relationship. It can be a multitude of different aspects of our emotional fulfillment here. We need to open our eyes and see how much beauty and genuine love is available to us if we just stop distracting ourselves with things that leave us in chaos and disappointment. Let me get the advice from Spirit. Okay, 3 cards of advice, please, Spirit. Wow, 3 cards just came out at once. Okay, who showed up again? Spirit saying it's time to start. Page of Cups. Start with that communication with yourself. Nurture that inner child. Visualize, right? This is a Cups card, so it's connected to our intuition. Speaking of that, who else is here? Start visualizing, High Priestess, what a life of emotional fulfillment looks like for you, what it feels like for you. What is it for you? And start bringing it to fruition, okay? That communication with yourself, how you are talking to yourself about what you deserve is extremely important, okay? Go within. Go within and really go deep into whatever aspects, because everyone is different, whatever aspects need to be acknowledged so that you can start really addressing. Okay. As I always say, we can't change what we don't acknowledge. But most importantly, it's time to start visualizing what your fulfilled emotional life is, stepping out of the chaos. And the High Priestess is certainly going to help you navigate a labyrinth. Okay. Source, the divine, is absolutely going to help you navigate a labyrinth that's preceded by chaos. All right. You're totally supported here. What do we have? The end of the cycle. This is, and I wanted to say about this and I forgot and I apologize. So some people see the High Priestess as Cancer. Others see it as the duality of Virgo and Pisces. Okay. This North Node is in Pisces North Node and Virgo South Node. If you don't know about the North Node, this may be a very important transformation that is supposed to take place for you during this North Node period. So learn about the North and South Node if you are not familiar with it, and check your North and South Node, Pisces and Virgo, okay? The world, Saturn, karma. This is a very important lesson for you, okay? Don't waste time. Saturn rules time, okay? We need to take advantage of the time that we have here to get ourselves out of these types of situations and blocks and lessons so we can move forward into our higher vibrational experiences. So the time to act is now. End the cycle. Spirit is supporting you to end the cycle and move on, okay? Understanding that Queen of Swords energy, understanding your Knight of Cups. That's the start here, okay? Nurturing yourself with loving, kind words that bring you to an optimistic energy, that belief in yourself, that courage, okay? And I didn't even mention this before, but Leo also represents loyalty, raising yourself to the vibration so that the people around you, the situations around you, everything is working in your favor and loyal to you, okay? Time. Saturn rules time. It's time. End the cycle now so you can move out of this energy. Okay. We're going to grab one divine illumination card here. These are numerology cards. And again, with the source, remember your divinity. Very important. One card of guidance for Sagittarius, please. Okay. 636. Patience. When the winds of uncertainty blow and the mind races with indecision, remember to slow down and surrender to where you are right now. Cultivate patience in your soul, for it is in the stillness between actions where the seeds of profound growth are sown. Slow down, breathe deeply, and trust that all is well. And absolutely, so important with chaos in the labyrinth there. Okay? Very important. And now I'm going to grab one card of the Work Your Light Oracle and see what Spirit would like to say here. Okay, Spirit. And we have one card for Sagittarius regarding this reading. What would you like to say to them? One card, please. Okay. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And I believe I said that exact term at the beginning of your reading, which is another synchronicity that Spirit is here for you. Let me find this in the book. These cards don't have numbers, so it does take me a minute. Hold on. Give me a second. We're getting there. There we go. Okay. Again, it says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. Heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. To let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Being human is a courageous act, Leo. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts. to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing to open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open, Sagittarius. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, that inner child. Exactly what I was talking about. To wrap yourself in a blanket and trust the mother has you cradled in her arms. The sea may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. You are safe and you are held. One day, not far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life, which is interesting because the Page of Cups is also known as the poet in the tarot. Showed up twice. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, Sag, I don't know what's going on with you guys. And I'm going to, you know what, I have these on the table because I was doing personal readings at my house yesterday. I'm going to grab a guardian angel card for you. I feel like this is a very deep transformation here. I want to see what the guardian angels want to say to you. All right. Let's see. All right. Spirit, may we have one more card to give Sagittarius some guidance regarding this transformation? How are you supporting them right now? Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love. There's so much here about your heart. I mean, even this card has a heart on it. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. Okay, Saggy. You guys have want to leave a comment, have anything you want to say in the comments as regarding if this resonated with you, I would appreciate that. And again, being a new channel, if you would subscribe or like or any of those good things, I appreciate it. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting me last month. You guys were awesome. And this looks like a little bit of a challenging situation. So, you know, be loving to yourself, okay? Take care of yourself and good luck on this journey. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.